All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Yep. I can see you.
Okay.
All right, y'all. I'm back. Sorry about that. I wanted to make sure y'all can see the guests. Okay. All right. So let me let a couple people get in here. Y'all say hey when y'all come in. Don't be rude. Say hey. This is Common Sense Not Common. Kia like the car. Y'all come on in. Share this live. Share this live. Share this live. Like I was saying before, I do have a special guest in the house tonight. Everybody say hey, AP.
Hey y'all.
I'm working on my buttons. All right, this is AP, y'all. She's our special guest tonight. We're gonna talk about business, and I could not talk about business without bringing her on. How many people we got in here? Share this live. Share this live. 5 people that we have in here right now. Share this live. I can see y'all, and I can see when y'all don't share, and I can see that y'all did not come in and say hey. Y'all didn't speak at all. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Say hey. All right, so I'm gonna start out with talking to AP. AP. Just in case people don't know who you are, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, my name is Ashley, and I'm an owner, CEO of Leveled Up Event Venue and Design. I've been doing this for going on 5 years this month. I'm a single mom of 1. Probably never have another kid, but yeah, life's great.
Great. So congratulations on your 5 years.
Thank you.
So you mentioned the 1 kid. You don't want to have any more?
No,
Why not?
it's a lot of work.
It's a lot. So how do you find balance?
That's a good question. So, I've kind of pushed off my dreams until my son was like 13.
Ooh.
No, I think he was what? No, he was 12. Yeah, 11.
Okay.
I started when he was 11. So closer to the age where he's able to do more things for himself. So I just taught him at an early age how to be more independent. You know what I mean? And
Yes.
then, because I always knew I was going to be an entrepreneur, I just didn't know when I was going to start. So it's hard because he plays sports. I was working a full-time job and still trying to do my business full-time. So it's really hard. You just have to make schedules, plan ahead. And if you anything like me, I taught my son basically how to do his own scheduling. So we have a scheduling system, and he actually put all of his stuff inside the scheduling system himself.
Okay.
I don't have to do anything for him. He got his games. He's been doing this since he was 12. So, like, games, practices, anything, he put it in there. If I need to go buy him shirts, socks, shoes, whatever, he put it in there.
That's
So
good.
He knows Mom has to do X, Y, Z, and this is what it is.
Okay, so what does a typical day look like for Ashley?
A
Like with you working and dealing with, being a mom and your business, what does that look like day to day?
It's easier now. I am going to say when I first started out, it was horrible. Everything was just, I wasn't ever taught business. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So a typical day was 24 hours working. Basically, it seemed like it wasn't enough hours in a day. Long nights. Early mornings. I get up every morning at like maybe 5:36, work out, and then after that, it doesn't stop until like midnight, 1, 2, 3 in the morning.
I've seen those days with you.
And I'm right back up again, and people think it's easy, and it's not. Yeah, it's long days. Now, you know what I mean? When I say it's easier, it's because my son has his license. He truly moves his own everything right now. But before those license,
Pick up, drop off.
you got to stop in the middle of the day. I don't care if you got customers or you got whatever you got going, you got to stop. Games, I can't miss a game. I can't miss a beat because I got a business. I've been doing it for years, making it to all the games, so I can't miss it. And if I do, my son is going to feel some type of way, and I can't fault him because I have a business, you know what I mean? So it's hard. So you got to understand, like, when people who are in marriages, that you guys are business partners. You working together. You doing this together. People who are single or just in regular relationships, I don't know how you guys are running it. I don't know how, when I was in a relationship, we ran together also. But then I'm single, so I have to truly run and do everything, you know what I mean, for the family and for the business.
Right.
But it just gets to a certain point where you got to hire help. You got to get staff. For a while, you're going to be a worker. You're going to be a slave to your business until you can get the financials to
right.
Get staff. But once you do, then you become the CEO.
Right.
Because now, if you're the secretary and you're still doing paperwork, you're a worker. You're a worker. So right now, I'm still on the worker line. One moment, I'll be the CEO.
Right. So how do you know when it's time to hire an assistant or help?
When you can't do it, when it's the overload. I barely can respond to phone calls. And there's a lot of people who's mad at me because I can't call them, but it's hard. Business is hard.
She sure don't answer them phone calls.
Don't listen to her, y'all. But it's hard. You got to get help. When you can't put when it's long nights and you just beat up and you got to get help. It don't matter. Starting off in business, you should always put aside when you start off money to hire help. This is what I've learned. If I could do it all over again, I will always make a fund and a kitty just for help. So when it gets larger, I can get the help. And I don't have to go find the funding or whatever the case may be. It's something that can start me off.
Right. So what kind of advice would you give someone that is looking to quit their job and start their own business?
I would say if you're going to quit your job and start a business, I would say don't do it. I would use my business or I would use my job to start my baby. And when I say that, baby is your business. I did that for all 5 years. I was just explaining to my dad earlier. I was saying, he was telling me, like, how did I get so much inventory and how did I do it? I told him basically what I did is every time somebody paid for a party, I bought more inventory. I took my job checks and I paid all the rent 1 week and all my bills 1 week. And the next time I got paid the second time, I bought more inventory. He said, wow, you just kept buying inventory? I'm like, yeah. I just kept putting back in. And he was like, well, how much do you think your business is worth right now? And I'm like, we were just kind of doing the math. It's probably worth $500,000. Just in general, when we did the little bit of math that we did do. So, listen, don't quit to start a business. Have it, fund your baby, and then do all the things like get business credit lines set up, everything set up so you can be secure in your business before you quit. And now I don't work. I don't work a job at all now.
So, excuse me. What do you feel is the most challenging thing with having your own business?
Everything.
Working for yourself.
Everything, because you have to learn all different avenues. No matter what, you can think you know this over here, and you don't. You know what I mean? Something just comes up. It's always, problems always come. In general, you may think you got it. You don't. I'm telling you. You just have to let it go and flow and just be prepared for the worst all the time.
So, what were you most excited about?
Let's go back to the problems one time. I am not maintenance. That is my biggest problem. And this week alone, or last week, I had so many maintenance issues. My air conditioner broke. It leaked. Everything went down. It was hot. One of my floor panels came up. I didn't know that. The sink broke off the back. It was like a lot last week. So I didn't know any of that type of work. So I had to, have somebody come in and fix all this stuff. And you got to be prepared for anything. You may think you know, but you don't. So what was the next question?
Wow. Okay. What were you most excited about? I didn't realize all of that happened last week.
And with all of that happened, that's part of the reasons why I can't return calls. So 1 minute, like, problems always arise. Or I'm not even just going to speak on just problems. Anything can come up. You know what I mean? You can have a party going and you have to be in that building and something can go wrong. You know what I mean? Or not even just go wrong people, but you may have to be there to help the people out. You know, you never know what the situation is.
Right.
So yeah, the most exciting thing is I was always counted out as a kid, so I got my own business. That's the most exciting thing to me. The fact that I can stand tall under pressure and be like, yeah, I made it. I'm not a product of my environment. Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
So let's talk about the community. So I know you had a program at the Park District or something like that. Can you tell us a little bit about that and tell us some of the things that you are involved in the community?
So everything. I mentor youth. I mentor youth. I teach them business. I actually got a summer camp going on at Leveled Up #1. This is the second summer it's been going, and it's been pretty full. The Park District, it was mentoring youth and teaching them different things like balloons and party stuff, anything they wanted to learn. Basically, with parties, I taught them. And what else? You know, I get a little nervous when I get on it.
There's no need to be nervous at all. Don't get in here and get the sweating and stuff.
I already started.
Oh my God. No, you was talking about the things that you are involved in the community.
So I kind of involved myself in a lot of things. I used to do pop-ups. I think I'm going to start that back up this year. It became overwhelming with all of the stuff, just trying to build business. So this year I'm going to start back pop-ups. I'm actually going to do a new thing. It's Wall Streets Meets Excellence. That's coming up in September. So that's business owners, all business owners getting together. If you're not a business owner, you're looking to be a business owner, anything. I'm going to start doing that once a year. So you can get together, network, ask questions if you're looking to become a business owner. Like I said, you can ask people who already been in business, different things.
Can you kind of like talk about that a little bit? The event that you have coming up in September. What would that look like?
So that is gonna be. It's a lot to it. Kid want me to drop it to y'all.
I mean, you could give us just a little bit.
So it's a lot to it. So it's going to be a live band, guys. It's going to be a few speakers. I was actually going to drop it for my 5-year, but I wanted to push it back because I wanted it to be perfect. What else is we going to have? We're going to have a champagne toast, DJ.
So who should be there? Who should be in the building?
Anybody who's anybody. Everybody should be in the building. It's going to be a fun time. You know, especially if you're a business owner, sometimes you need to just let your hair down. Because we work. All we do is work. All we do is be behind the computer or doing whatever we do within business. You need to be there.
Absolutely.
So that's a good thing.
Okay, I see 14 people in here. Can I get those people to share this live, please? I can see if y'all don't share it. Please don't make me call you out. Thank you.
Don't call them out. Why do you got to call them?
I'm not going to call them out. If y'all have any questions about business, y'all can call too. The number is 815-931-8046. If you have any questions for Ashley, if you have any questions about business, just give us a call. All right. So, business.
Can I answer one of these questions right here?
Sure.
They ask, how do you plan to stay on top of your overhead? Did we just talk about this, Kia?
Mm-hmm.
Overhead, guys, is serious. I'm only speaking for myself. My overhead is serious. I can't speak for anybody else. So you have to budget. You have to write every single bill you have out. At least that's what I do. You know what I mean? Put it in the calendar or whatever you choose to do in the system for the days that it's due, days that, you know, whatever, however you want to do it. Because I'm gonna tell you something, because you guys know I'm raw, and I'm gonna tell you in the raw, right? If you miss something, you never know what can happen. You get what I'm saying? It's been many times where I forgot to make a payment and my lights was cut off in my building. Nobody ever know because I paid. Or my gas was cut off. I forgot. Oh my God, I just let this fall because I'm so used to just handling my household. You know what I mean?
Right.
So in the 5 years, I had to learn, like, Ashley, you got more than just your house now. You got to focus on the building. Now you got 2 buildings. Now you got to focus on everything. You got to try to get them on the same page. You know what I mean? Overhead. You have to write it down, and you have to make sure, okay, if I'm making this much money and I know that I'm guaranteed to make this much, right? Or if this season is going to be a little bit more in this season than this season, or this quarter than this quarter, you have to plan and put up for the next quarter. You should already know, if you've been in business for years, you should already know that you got to plan for it. You know what I mean? So always plan and put up for the next quarter or whatever the case may be, if you know it's going to be a slow season.
Hello, caller. Who's calling?
Hi, this is Mr. Robinson.
Hi, Mr. Robinson.
Hello.
Hi. Okay. I'm not echoing, ma. I think I hear a slight echo.
I can't.
Let me turn it off.
It's better.
Okay, I think you're good now. Let's turn the volume down.
Okay. I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
What is the building process when a person might tell you to build the business first? Like, what do the building process consist of?
So what do you mean from starting from scratch?
Yeah, like what would be the process?
So starting from scratch, you would have to basically decide if you're going to do an LLC or a corporation.
Mm-hmm.
And you can look up those different steps. Then you'll have to get an EIN once that comes back in. Once you get your EIN, you should get a, let's back up. I had to learn this. Before you even get your LLC, you need to get a business email, a business phone line, and a business address.
Okay.
Okay? Don't use your home address, your home phone, any of that. That's not the proper way of setting up a business. Then you set up your LLC using those things, your business email, business phone, business address, right?
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you why in just a second. You do it like that, then you get your EIN. And once you get your EIN, then I went from EIN, then you get your DUNS number, okay?
Yeah.
Once you get your DUNS number, all while using the EIN or the business phone address, okay?
Yep.
Then once you get that, you get the DUNS. And when you go to DUNS, then if you're going to start business credit, you'll set up a NAV account, okay? You get NAV. Yep. Then you get you a couple trade lines and then let it report. And then basically in 30 days, you'll have an 80 score. And then you'll be able to do some of those things that you'll have an 80.
Okay, how does the score work? 80, is that good?
So let's talk about it. You go all the way to 100 with business credit, and that's just with like DUNS, okay? And then you still have other factors that you have to factor in.
So it's 0 to 100?
Yes, that's with the DUNS. So you go to 0 to 100. Now, if you want to use that, you can go get vehicle under your business name. You can go get just a bunch of different things under your business name you may need. Say, for instance, me. I can go get chairs. I can go get, tables or whatever the case, and, you pay it back later, basically. So once the money start flowing, you start paying it. You can go get the Amazon. A lot of people think that if you go get Amazon net 30, 60, no, pay by invoice. Get paid by invoice. You can get that. Say you're doing the Airbnb. You go get the Airbnb in your business name once you hit the 80, right?
Right.
And then you go get the pay by invoice, and then you furnish the entire Airbnb, and then you're already good. So now go ahead and rent it out and make your money and pay it back.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't understand that. So it's a little process. So once you get to the 80, then it's another step, and then another step, and then another step. And I teach that. So you guys, if you want to learn that,
just gonna say that.
Go ahead and inbox me because I can't break all of it down on here, okay? So
All right. I thank you for the free game, though.
You're welcome.
All right, I'm going to let y'all go.
Thank you. All right. So you just said something really important right before we hung up with him. You said you teach that. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
So you guys, of course, coming back to work has been crazy because, of course, everybody know I broke my ankle at the beginning of the year. So I've really kind of been down for 4 months. So I'm coming back into business. Go ahead.
Can you kind of talk about that a little bit?
I will.
The struggle of.
Okay, that's the next one.
Yeah.
Keep trying to take me out on this thing here, guys.
Hey, we got tissue.
So I've been down for 4 months or whatever the case may be. So coming back into business, it kind of set me back. So all of the goals that I wrote for the new year, I'm behind. But I guess you could never say you're really behind. I'm never going to say I'm behind because I'm still here, right?
Right.
And I'm working on doing it or whatever. So My classes should have already dropped in March. I didn't drop them because I was down. So I'm pretty sure they're going to be dropping in the next month or so here. But business credit, I teach you how to start business credit for your business from scratch. And then from there, you'll be able to do anything. So a lot of people think that business credit is going into the bank and getting a business credit card and then that's it. That's not business credit. That's basically the bank giving you a credit card. No, it's bigger than that. But it's a lot of people we don't know. We've never been taught it, so we wouldn't know it. It wasn't until I went and dealt with my friends from the South, they gave me the game. You get what I'm saying? And then I went and researched myself, and then that's how I started learning. And then I started paying thousands of dollars for classes, and then now I know. You know what I mean? So that's one thing I am gonna say. If you're gonna be in business, you gotta invest in yourself. Okay? Invest in yourself, and you have got to remain a student. Never think you bigger than the teacher, because 9 times out of 10 they can give you something that you just don't know. And that's just listen, and that's it. I can tell you that for sure. But you have to invest in yourself. I wouldn't care if it's getting a mentor. Listen, it could be as well as say, Kia, you ahead of me in the game, right? And I love all of your work, right? Oh no, okay, Kia doing something that I don't know. Kia, how much you gonna charge me to show me what you're doing? I'm gone. I wouldn't care if she told me $1,000 right now. I'm gonna figure out, can I make it in payments?
Okay.
How can I get it to you?
Right.
Let me do 2-3 parties and get it to you. You know what I mean? Because I really want to know what you doing. Teach me. Because something I ain't doing my table don't look like your table.
Right.
What you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And people don't understand that. You don't got to think you know every damn thing. Everybody always got to think they know everything, y'all. That is not listen, I don't know everything, and I still want to learn.
Right.
And I'm almost pretty sure in the next 2 weeks, I'm about to pay for another mentor. I already decided. I've been looking at it for a while now, and I know that I want to do it. So, listen, figure it out. Figure it out. What's your next question? Because you got me on the hot spot here.
So you just mentioned, do you want to talk about the 4 months first?
Oh, sure.
So what happened within the 4 months? What did that look like for you? And how you overcame what you went through?
I'm going to tell you in the raw, and I'm kind of salty about the 4 months, okay? 4 months, basically me really being down. Some things was taken that I really just couldn't just put back, you know what I mean? And I'm going to tell you who ran it. My son actually put together the parties that I did take in the 4 months. My son did it by himself. He set them parties up, and he did them, hands down. So that means I'm a good teacher, because he did it. I just.
But can you really teach creativity?
No, yes. You can teach the structure of it, but you have to really have it in you and want to do it.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
To put it together. If you don't have it in you, and you just saying, oh, I want to do this because I see this person doing it, you might as well just figure something else out. You know, you go with your passion and do what your passion is.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If not, it is what it is. You know, I'm not here to lip box with you. Just do what you got to do.
Right.
But the 4 months was tough. And I'm going to say in 4 months, I'm pretty sure I lost. I'm not even going to say what I lost. But a lot of money. Because I totally shut my business down in the 4 months. And it was tough. It was really tough. It was tough. But the biggest problem I have is a lot of people say, we don't really have help. We don't have this. We don't have this. I totally shut down in the city full of my family. So when you got family members that do I'm not gonna say do the same thing. Let me get my thoughts. When you in the city, right, and you know you truly doing this for your family. This is for my family. I don't care who it is who don't like me in the family. I don't care what it is. I truly do this to put a smile on my grandmother's face, right?
Right.
And whoever want to learn it or learn business or whatever inside of that family, we going to the top together. You know what I'm saying? But when you say bloodlines stick together.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no reason why I should have to close down my entire business to be broke down. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I know how much I give back to people. You know what I mean?
Right.
And not just people. I'm talking about my family. So, I feel like they should be giving back to me. You know what I mean? But now I'm going to hit you with this. They don't, because they're not obligated to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, I can have to close down because I don't have the proper what, kid? We talked about help. So, that was a learning experience for me to learn Ash. Now it's time for you to figure out how to get the proper help. Now it's time for you to use the business credit and all the classes you took to put the proper help in the room.
Right.
Because they're not obligated to do it. But I'm telling you that, yes, they're not obligated, but if we really going somewhere and we really sticking together as a unit, we should all be moving in a situation because it's a multi-billion-dollar business.
Right.
Everybody should be able to win off of it. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's my attitude. I take all the negatives and turn them into positive. It don't matter what it is.
That's good.
You got it. That is one of the biggest business advice I can tell you. Don't waddle in the negative. It's gonna take you out. It's gonna take you out. Yeah.
So do you have any other businesses in your family?
Yeah, I do. That's them to talk about their businesses. But yeah, my brother's a carpenter. My other brother does taxes and accounting.
So like your parents don't have their own business?
Oh, my mom actually does DUIs. For the courthouse, actually, she does DUIs. So if you guys need to get your license back or whatever you need the paperwork, she does that. Just give her a call. She does that. Trying to think.
So you said that you weren't taught business, right?
No.
So you learn everything. Everything is self-taught.
Everything is self-taught.
And then going out and getting a mentor and
yes,
investing in yourself.
Absolutely. And that was the best thing I could have did is invest. I watched so many YouTubes and everything, and they said if you're not going to invest in yourself, then that's not going to work.
Right.
And then I started investing in myself, and I just started seeing myself grow faster and faster and faster. So every time I grew, I just started investing more. It came to a point where I had to take a break because I was learning so much and applying so much to my business, and then it just, oh my God, I can't keep up with it. It's just too much. So, yeah, make sure you got the proper help.
Okay, with me doing like my salads and stuff, that business.
Okay.
One of the main issues that I've been dealing with is being able to target the right audience. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that the people close to you, a lot of the times they want discounts or they want free services. How do you deal with that, and how do you get to your targeted audience? I know it's two different questions. Sorry.
How you want me to answer this?
Be transparent.
So, yeah. I'm trying to figure out the best way. Listen, this is what I'm gonna say. The people that's close to you, they're always gonna want discounts, or whatever, because they still can't believe you're doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, just knock that off. Just leave it alone. I'm not giving no discounts this year, next year, the year after. Can't nobody close to me no more getting no discounts, because guess what? If you want your business to succeed, you want to be giving discounts, and if they really mess with you, they're gonna pay for it. I can guarantee you, I pay full price for everybody around me. Don't nobody even offer me no discounts, but I give discounts, and I stopped doing that because I'm never offered a discount, but I support it 100%. So now, no, I'm still gonna support 100%, whether you give me a discount or not. I'm supporting. Rather you support me, that's up to you. You know what I'm saying? So, like this old wise man told me, if you build it, they will come. Figure out who want the salads. You know what I'm saying? Start promoting to them. They're going to bring more people who want it. Go do fitness. Go to fitness people, gurus or whatever. Go to the people who actually eat what you're serving.
Right.
You know what I mean? And build it from off there. And then once you start and once word of mouth get out even more, they're going to come. Don't even doubt it. They're coming.
Ooh-wee. If anybody else have any questions before I go to my next question, please call in, type your question in. The phone number is 815-931-8046. 815-931-8046. If you have a business and you have any questions, if you want to start a business and you have any questions, call in or type your question. Business. What was I talking about? I got 12 people. Can y'all share this live, please? Because I can see you shared it, and most of y'all didn't. Thank you to the ones that have, though. Appreciate it. You have anything over there you want to read?
Let's see. The importance of investing in your mental health and running a business. That is a $1 million question.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's a $1 million question, y'all. Listen.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think I went into a depression when I was down in 4 months. I'm not even gonna tell y'all a story because I couldn't do my business. Listen, my business is like my what's the word I'm looking for? Like my zen. Like it brings me down. It gives me purpose. It's everything to me, right?
Right.
So when I had to sit down with a broke ankle all that time and not really direct or do anything, it was like I was just like, yeah, I'm going down. That's all I thought. Like, who's gonna help me? I'm not gonna be, like it freaked me out. I'm not gonna tell you a story. Coming back into it and slowly working, I feel like 100% better. I feel like everything that's opening back up. Listen, mental health, right? You got to move your body. You got to feed your mind with personal development. I always say this every time I'm on live. Listen, your mind soaks up 100% of everything as soon as you wake up, as soon as you open your eyes in the morning. So if you laying in the bed, let me tell you what I do. If I'm laying in the bed the night before, I already know what I'm going to listen to personal development the next morning. So when I wake up, it's already in my queue and I'm laying in the bed for a second, I hit the button play. I'm playing it. So it's telling me, you great, you doing this, you this. I'm jumping off the bed now like I'm going to say like I'm an eagle. That's my favorite animal. I got it on my neck. It's in my logo. Y'all better understand. I know when I'm jumping out that bed, you can't touch me. Can't nobody bring me down. Ain't nobody ever going to bring me down. I don't want to hear it. It is what it is. And that's going to get me through my next days or whatever. The rest of the day, I don't care who you is. Eagles fly alone, right? So in my mind, I don't care how much negativity you speaking. I'm gone. You get what I'm saying? I ain't flocking with nobody. I'm an eagle. I'm flying alone. I'm doing personal development. And then I'm reading some type of book. And I'm doing 10 pages of that. You got to read some type of book, you guys. I don't care what it is. I do Think and Grow Rich, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Some type of, listen, read a book. I don't care what y'all talking about. Read a book.
Right.
Drink your water. And get up and move your body. Stretch, do yoga. I don't care what you do. Just move. Move your body so it can send them endorphins to your brain to make you happy, okay? Move and then go kill the day. And then come back and do it all again the next day. And you're going to win. 100%
So
you're going to win.
what is your why? Like what makes you get up every day and have this positive attitude?
My son, because I have to teach him this.
So what do you think your why is going to be when he's off to college next year?
This is going to be still him until I'm gone. He's going to learn what I know until I'm gone. So listen, when I say this, guys, let's back up. Remember when I told y'all I teach my son everything?
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm reading Think and Grow Rich, he reading it too. We on the same books at the same time. I don't care. Listen, we have reread these books hundreds of times. All of these books. We read all type of books, right? You got to. If you're not reading, you're losing. You got to read. You have to. And I ain't talking about all that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not even going to go there. Listen, you have to read. You have to read. So, listen. I'm trying to see how to put this. I always got to, I get to my hands. Listen, just be great. Teach yourself and teach your children while you being great, right? So I read. My son read. We read. And he going to be great. I know he going to be great. Absolutely. So whatever he doing, he's always going to remember, my mama taught me this. My mama taught me this. She taught me this. Mm-hmm. She didn't teach me how to sag my pants over here and bust my cap to the right. She ain't teach me how I just got to listen to the rap music all day long. She ain't teach me this. My mama taught me $1 million dream. She gave me the game. No matter what, I can go sit down, no matter what business I want to do, and I can go start it, and it's the $1 million dream. Right. Oh, yeah, that's Keon, huh? Where you at? Keon. $1 million dream.
I don't know.
Keon, I taught my son $1 million dream. I want you to know I used it,
Yeah.
But I taught him the game, and that's what I tell him all the time. It's $1 million dream.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all, I just want y'all to know that.
So do you do like vision boards or anything like that?
Yes.
How often do you do those? What does that look like for you? Like, what is the reason for the vision board for you?
So I haven't did a vision board in a while. I did it like maybe twice
Okay.
in the first couple years.
You believe in them?
A bit, absolutely. A bit in business. I don't do that anymore. You know what I do? And I said it on the time we was on live. Remember we was on live? I do what Steve Harvey do. Write down 300 things you think you can get or you won't. Just 300 straight shot. 300. Don't stop. You ain't got to think about it. Just write 300 things down on paper. Look at it, read it every day. Read it before you go to bed, read it when you wake up, or however you want to read it. I don't mean, you do whatever you want to do with it.
Right.
I read it before I go to bed, read it when I wake up. Sometimes I might not read it in that morning, depending on if I got to jump up, and just get to moving. And then a year later, go look at all the things that's on that list that came to pass.
Right.
And you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. And I use that just basically as my vision board. I'm just looking at the words. You writing it out. You never know.
So that's a little different from what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I try to do one every year at the end of the year, the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm.
I'll write everything down, everything that I want to attract in my life for the whole year,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll go Google pictures to represent whatever
Right,
I write down.
right.
I'll cut that out and I'll put them on a poster board, and I put it on my wall somewhere where I can see it every day, and I kind of like speak life over it. It's supposed to be every day, but as much as I can. And as things manifest, I'll write dates. So, okay, when I did this and when I did that or whatever. But it's very motivating, and I feel like it has worked for me in the past. But this is something I try to do every year with me and my close friends.
So I did that as well. That's the first 2 years. And let me tell you where I used to put it. I put it on the ceiling of my bed. So as soon as my eyes opened, I looked at it. Oh yeah, this happening. Before I go to bed, I'm looking at it. This happening. You thinking about it while you sleep. People don't understand. Your mind is still going. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So and it does work.
Yeah,
it works.
I love vision boards. I live by vision boards, and I have my friends do them as well.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we should do a vision board party.
So yes. So I have. Ooh, okay. We'll talk later.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can do that. I have some really good ideas with that. I done went into like, yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, your love life, you don't have to talk about it or not, but you being busy, you're a mom. Are you single? Are you dating? Are you available?
I am single.
Okay.
Let's just put that right there. You have to date somebody with the same type of mindset as you.
Absolutely.
No, I can't Netflix and chill all day. That's not happening. A lot of men want you to sit and Netflix and chill. They want to sit in the house all day, lay in the bed. They want to just be bums, and I can't be I'm not a bum. Okay?
Not the bums.
I'm getting up. I'm going to run a full business. Listen, and I hope that you're running one too. And if you're not running one, and if that's what you're aiming to do, we're going to build you one. Okay? So I'm not dealing with no bums. My birthday present is LLCs. What we doing?
Let's go.
Let's get this going. We not. So if that's not your mindset, then I'm just not the person for you. But yes, I am single, and it just, yeah. Okay.
So I know that you are there for a lot of people. You do a lot of stuff for a lot of people. What about self-care? What do you do for yourself?
So I take those days. I take certain days. So Monday and Tuesday, Leveled Up is closed. Sometimes I do go inside of the building. Sometimes I don't. I go get massages, go get my nails and feet done. How
important is that as a business owner? And
very important.
A mom.
You have to have self-love. Self-love is everything. People just run all over you if you just don't have that self-love and you can't stand up for yourself. You got to be bold. I literally go sit by the lake and I sit there and I meditate and I just think and I just reflect on the weeks and weeks and weeks. What's next? What's up? What's, and right, and just, you know what I mean? And just do things. I go out to eat by myself. I go to the movies by myself. I do everything. People be like, "You went by yourself?" What?
Yeah, that's me.
I can go by myself all day long. I don't have to, because then at the end of the day, you don't have to deal with nothing weird. There's a lot of weird people around here.
Definitely weirdos.
So that's what I do.
I have gone to the lake before. It's so peaceful. It was kind of like weird, going by yourself. But I sit there. I used to. I haven't done it in a while. But I used to sit there with a notepad like you, and God would just give me stuff to write down.
Just listening to the water, it just comes.
It's calming.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, I need to do that again.
Yeah.
It's been a while. And I think it's good to date yourself as well, because I used to take myself on dates.
Listen, I'm talking about even buy yourself roses. People don't understand that. I buy myself roses. Like, listen, just what? Listen, women don't like that these days. These young girls, they don't like flowers. They don't like any of that. It's like they was never taught that.
They want you to pay for their inches.
They want sew-ins and all that. Listen, I can go buy my own sew-ins.
Okay.
I can pay for my own sew-in, my inches, my weed. Buy me some flowers. That's the stuff that matter. What you doing? You gotta date me. I don't care about none of that other stuff.
Right.
Because if they was really getting somebody themselves or doing something with themselves, they go get it themselves. You ain't gotta chase a man for that.
Right.
Pull yourself together and go do your own thing. Listen, I can get to talking. I ain't gonna go all into that.
No, you can't. Go all into it.
You just want to say me.
Go all into it. How do you feel about the dating pool? Are you dating right now, or are you open to dating?
I am open to dating. I am actually dating, but I'm open to dating. I don't have a man. So dating, let me just say what I'm saying here. Dating, you can date.
If your phone start ringing, I already know what's
No.
up.
Dating, I feel like dating is dating. You can date whoever you want. If you're not having sex with these people, you can date who you want to date, right?
Right.
Until you become exclusive, then you're still dating.
Okay.
And I'm not married.
So it's okay to date multiple people. Yeah, thank you. It's okay to date multiple people?
It is. It is. It is.
Okay.
It is. Oh, it is.
Y'all heard it from here. Y'all heard
What
it
you
here
think?
first.
What you think? You don't think it's okay to date?
No, I do. I
Okay.
do, actually. Men want to Netflix and chill.
You got me on the hot seat. Let me put you. I mean, you
No,
know.
we ain't doing that. Hey, my people, they already know. You want to read his comment, Corey?
Let me see.
You see it?
Corey. Okay. Well, go ahead and read it. I answer it. You can read it.
Were you
Yeah.
able to get your building through your LLC or personal funds looking for a small shop?
My building is through my LLC. Both of them. We need to just talk outside of this podcast. It just depends on what you're trying to do. You know what I mean? It's all different type of ways you can go about it. My first building, I totally invested all my own money. Every single thing, every dime I had, I started with $1,000. Come on now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I just put into it, and then went into business. And then the first couple of years of men in business, I realized I'm going to open my own place. You know what I mean? And then I opened it, and I was shocked. I'm still kind of shocked. Every time I pull up every day, I'm shocked. I'm not even going to lie. I'm still shocked. I don't know why I'm shocked yet still, but I'm still shocked. And, yeah, I put all my own money into it. And I put all my own money into going into the second one until I started paying for the classes. Now everything that I do
What kind
now,
of classes?
So learning business credit,
Okay.
doing your personal credit, mentorship. You definitely need that. And I'm telling you, whatever business you're trying to open and you see any of the gurus doing it, or somebody you know, or somebody, or they don't even have to be a guru, or you can say they're a guru, or you feel like that, whatever.
Right.
If you see them doing what you want to do, you put yourself in the room with them.
Okay.
Listen, you know the saying, girl, you put yourself in the room with 4 billionaires, you're gonna become, or 3 billionaires, you're gonna become the 4th.
Right.
You put yourself in the room with 3 bums, you're gonna become the 4th. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And this is the truth. I've
It is.
experienced it. You put yourself in the room with business owners, you're gonna become. You just gotta put yourself in the room with the people where you want to go, and who you want to be like, or better than, or whatever.
Right.
You know, because if you're really serious about it, you're gonna eventually just keep growing up the line, and you're just gonna say for it, like what we was just saying. I was saying earlier, Kia, I like all the stuff that you do. I'm following your table, everything. You decorate like this. Now I done figured that out. You done taught me how to crack the code. Now it's time to go to another level.
Right.
Okay, I done went to the next people. It ain't nothing you did wrong. You just not doing what I feel like they doing right here, and I want to learn it.
Right.
You didn't do nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? And people take the offense of that because now you're not right here with you, but y'all ain't gained a relationship. Don't take offense to that. Now I'm gonna go figure out what they doing now, cause I need to learn that too.
Right.
So I've jumped all around from flowers to balloons to being able to be a florist to do this to do this. Like I know every aspect of my business. So when somebody flop on me, I can step in and say, yeah, y'all thought I lost. I can do this myself and put it together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So look, it's so much stuff we could talk about, y'all. It's just coming to me sitting here.
Hey, Corey, if you want to call in and ask whatever question you want to ask. While she's sitting here right now giving this free game. The number is 815-931-8046. 815-931-8046. All right, you want to go back to the dating?
No, we don't. Nah, I'm dating though, but I don't have time for nonsense. So I work.
When do you have time to date?
When I make the time for it. You can make your own time for what you want to do. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You just got to make sense. A lot of stuff don't make sense.
So what's your next upcoming projects like within the community?
It'll be the Wall Street Meets Excellence, and I got a few other things on my sleeve. I can't really.
I'm really excited about the class. I'm definitely gonna be there. I'm gonna make sure I help you promote it in whatever way that I can. But I really feel like there's a lot of people that can benefit from you and I. Like we just connected like very recently, and you helped me out a whole lot on simple things that I didn't know anything about. And so I know like this class would be very beneficial.
Oh, absolutely.
To people. And shoot, like what you told me, it wasn't even a whole lot, but it was.
But it worked.
It worked.
I put the class together the whole time I was sitting down for my ankle being broke. I just polished it up or whatnot and did everything for that. Yeah. Listen, guys.
Do you know when you're gonna start?
Yeah, and
okay. Well, okay. That's
next
fine.
month. I'm gonna start next month.
What is that class gonna? Is it gonna be like?
It's gonna be all separate. Different.
Is it gonna be 2 day, 1 day, a 1 day 8-hour class?
It just depends on what the class is. So I'm gonna be teaching people how to open up buildings, event spaces, or just buildings. That's one. Business credit is gonna be different, and doing decorations will be different. Tablescapes. How to do LLCs, that'll be different. It's all different. Everything is different.
Okay, so you're not gonna try to jam everything in
absolutely
like a 1 or 2
not
day. Okay.
doing that.
Well, that's good.
It's different classes for different things.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to run those classes once every maybe couple months or maybe I haven't decided that part yet.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about everything that you have coming out of your building right now? Like what type of things do you have like in your building? 'Cause I know you have like, is it Sundays? You have church?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So it's just it's so many things you can do when you're in business. So on Sundays, I have 2 churches running from my business. So I have 2 churches running from building 1. Building 2, I have line dancing. I have anybody who want to teach any type of classes. Building 1, we do they do training, CPR, and all that different type of stuff, certifications.
So you are open to rent your building for?
Absolutely, you could just rent the building just because. I don't have to do any decorations for you. You could just rent the building just because we have just all type of different things. Whatever type of class you want to do, a makeup class, you want to do what? Teach people how to do make what wigs. We had Megan teach people how to make wigs out of there one time. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. Anything you want to do.
Okay. Michelle said, do you have certain days that you just market or promote your business?
Every day you're supposed to market and promote. And listen, I'm gonna tell you, I have a problem with that.
I do too.
And I'm saying I got a problem with that because I don't have the proper help. But one week you'll see me just go strong and just post like crazy for 2 weeks. And then the next 2 weeks you probably see me, because I posted like crazy, now the next 2 weeks I'm working like a dog. Because I posted like crazy, and now it's like I make sure I get this person party, this person together, this person, you know what I mean? So it's you got to make sure you got the help on the back end.
I was told that I should utilize the option to schedule the promotion.
Yes.
The promotional posts.
Absolutely.
I don't know how to do that yet. You know how to do it? Maybe you
I'll
can
show
help me
you.
with that. Okay, cool.
Yes, you definitely have to schedule posts. I mean, it's easier if you can make all your. Okay, Michelle. The proper way to do this. Now let's talk about it. The proper way to do it is you take a day and get all your content done, right? Get your content done, and then now you go get on wherever you're gonna schedule it at, post it or whatever you want to do. You schedule it. Say you got Instagram posting to Facebook, posting to Instagram. Once you schedule it, just go on there, schedule, and have it post, and then you don't have to touch it unless you're going in there and you comment into the different people, or you just doing whatever you got to do or whatever on there, or booking whoever or doing whatever. You always got to mark it. I just sometimes, after 2 weeks of doing it in a row, you see me drop off the internet because it becomes overwhelming on the side in the house.
Okay.
Because my phones go crazy, everything go crazy. Now I got help now, so you know what I mean? I got help. My dad stepped up, played a major part. He's been back here from Dallas. And listen, he's rearranged my whole building.
Shout out to him. He did a great job.
I'm trying to tell you, he stepped in, he picked up and helped. Like, it's wonderful. Like, I can't thank him enough. You know what I mean? And that has freed me up, Kia can tell you, to do whatever I want to do right now. Like, I'm on a podcast.
I know. I'm so shocked. Thank you.
I would have never been on this podcast.
Hey, I'm telling y'all, she be in the office till like
Late,
1,
late,
2 o'clock
late,
in the
late
morning.
nights.
I can't hang. All right, we got Michelle on the line. Michelle,
Hi.
thanks
Hey,
for
Michelle.
calling. Did you want to ask something?
I think she kind of touched base. I had asked about does she have certain days that she promotes or marketed.
Oh yeah, she just.
But my
talking
other
about-
question is, do you take volunteers? You know, maybe some high schoolers are looking for like what's that? Community service hours.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We could definitely do community service hours.
So how would they reach you if they want? wanted to do
If
that?
they wanted to reach me, they can just come to Building 1 between the hours of 9 to 5, Wednesday through Friday. Or they can call into the building. Let's talk about that. A lot of people don't understand that I have brick and mortar. You know how you go buy the Jordans from the store? You can come book your party in the venue. When you say you can't get in touch with me over the phone, you can actually come inside of the venue and book your party. Like, don't just say you can't get in touch with me on the phone, because I may literally be inside putting the party together, you know what I mean? Or doing something. You can literally walk into the building that's next to One Vision and book your event. You're always going to catch me there, or if I'm not there, somebody else will be there. Yeah.
Anything else, Michelle?
No, that's all I have. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Keep shot.
Oops. I'm sorry, Michelle. My bad. What did Corey say? When are you hosting your next pop-up sale? Corey said he need to book a spot.
You know, we was just talking about this.
So we do the networking
The-
event.
Yes, the pop-up shop.
Oh, okay.
So many people asked me about the pop-up shops in the last month. They've been asking about it. So we're looking into it. A lot of my friends want to do it. Vanna wants to do it. I think I'm going to hand over the torch to my buddies and let them just do it in the building.
That's
But
a
I'll
good
help
idea.
them promote it.
That's
Or
a good
whatever the
idea.
case may be. I want to do it, but once again, that's something that's a lot on my plate. And I got so many things pumping out the building. But it's coming. I'll let you know when it is.
Corey,
Excuse
you want to call in, or you don't want us to hear your voice?
Corey,
Corey
just
has
go
some
ahead
good
and call
questions.
in. We need
Right, 815
Charge.
931 8046. The white court. 815 931 8046. Corey, come on and call. Was there anything else you have on your mind right now about business you want to talk about? It's right here.
From the laptop.
It's the white court.
It's a laptop.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Anything else you want to talk about when it comes to business?
Listen, just be great. Anything that you do, put your mind to it. Just be great. Don't let nobody tell you can't. Never take that no for an answer. Listen, you know how many people told me no?
Okay.
And I never take no for an answer. Sorry, guys. I don't know, bro.
I probably might need to open up the door and get hot in here.
Because it is hot.
That's
It's
you.
okay,
That's you.
Listen, I used to say back in the day when I was younger,
Behind you.
y'all, that I always was going to have a business, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of my childhood friends told me this, okay? And I used to always say it like, I used to be like, I'm never working for nobody when I get older, right?
Right.
And I feel like when people say they're going to quit their jobs or whatever the case may be, I feel like every job that I've had prepared me for being in business. Literally. I remember I had one boss, and every time I used to write the stuff up that she wanted me to write up, and it was wrong, she used to like scold me like, "That's not right. You got to do it right, or I'm not taking it." And it used to be the simplest stuff, and I used to be like so mad at her, right? Mad. And then one day in business, when I was writing something up, and I was thinking to myself like, "Oh my God, I got to do this right." And I got to go back and I got to make sure this right. I got to cross-check everything. I got to, you know what I mean? And I found myself doing exactly what she was getting on me about, right? And I realized, man, everything that I went through prepared me for being in business. Like, and I even called her like one day and like, I thank you for doing that, because I would have never been doing this in business right now. Like, I would have never went over these receipts, or I just would have blew right through this. And she taught me that. And I appreciate her. I'm telling you.
See, my experiences with my job is a little different. Even though I did learn a lot of things with having a job, but I'm one of those people that I'm ready to quit my job. I don't like working. I don't want to work for people. I want to work for myself. And I feel like my job is keeping me away from my passion, the things that I really want to do in life. I don't really see any purpose in what I'm doing at work. And I feel like I'm being spoon-fed at work. Like they
So, go ahead.
I feel like I am. What word I want to use? I don't know. Like, I'm shortchanging myself by being at this job. I feel like I can do so much better if I just take a leap and jump out there and start with my business instead of dedicating so many hours a week to a job that I'm not really getting anything out of this outside of a paycheck. Like the job that I work at now, like I'm not gaining any skills, and it irks my soul. The fact that, but it's allowing me to work there and still do my side business.
Okay.
For now.
So listen. Okay, you're not gaining skills, right?
Not at this job.
So now it's up to you to gain the skills outside of the job.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. You still keep the job to build your baby until you're ready to get out of here, which you're probably ready to get out of here. But now it's time for you to write the steps down towards you getting out of there, right? I know I got to do X, Y, Z to do this. This to get this result. This to get this result. And eventually you're not going to be there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Put dates on every single thing. This is my deadline for this. It's going to make you go harder. Tomorrow, I know when I get to work, I got to do X, Y, Z to make everybody understand my salad is lit. You understand? And they lit. They is good. You got to make sure they understand it. Nah, y'all don't need no taste test. Come on now. Y'all ain't taste testing McDonald's. Let's get it. Just buy the salad.
Don't even give me.
You understand? Just get the salad. But at the end of the day, you have to write out what your plan is.
Right.
You build it, they coming. If it ain't on paper, you might as well forget it. You ain't even thinking about it.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then, as far as skills and whatever else you're thinking about, you need to just start paying and learning it somewhere else. So if your job ain't teach you anything, I was going to curse. You know I was, because I say it in the raw. If your job ain't teach you shit, take the money from your job and go pay somebody else to teach you the skills you need to know.
Right.
And then remove yourself. Okay. Now you got the skills, you got everything, and now listen, I didn't went higher just being in this job, and now I know what I need to know. So now I'm going to work on this, see if it becomes successful.
Right.
Listen, most businesses fail in the first 5 years. If you make it after your second and third, You doing something right. Keep pushing. Keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now start building it. You're still in the beginning. Build it and go hard. And go hard as you possibly can. I'm talking about go hard. Don't stop. I didn't stop. Listen, I put my head down and tucked my tail and I looked up and now we're here. You understand?
2 buildings.
They
left.
laughed at me in the beginning. And now I'm here. Right?
Right.
And now they probably talking about me like how she do it. But just ask me. I got the game right here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But go hard and don't stop. You gonna have so many people say, she this, she ain't right, she this. You got to have some type of tough skin in business anyway.
Oh, for
ain't
sure.
nothing personal. Don't take nothing in business. I don't take nothing personal. You can say whatever you want to say. Nothing is personal. I'm going with whatever I want to go with anyway. It's my business. If we ain't rocking and we ain't rolling, then you're not the people for me.
Right.
Don't take nothing personal. Go get the bag by any means. And eventually, it's going to flow to you anyway, just freely.
Right.
You're going to wake up and say, ching, ching, I got a Cash App, I got a Zelle, I got some invoice paid, I got this. You know what I'm saying? Don't think about nothing negative. Just go. Just go. Listen, go, Mo. You watching me the other day, I just go. I just lock in.
Right.
Just go. And people who rock with you and really support you, they're going to be 10 toes down.
So I do have a lot of people that rock with me and support me. So I've heard a lot of people say that Joliet people don't support. Honestly, like when it comes to like my nonprofit stuff, especially, Joliet really like shows out with the support. How do you feel about people saying that? How is it for you?
I don't care.
Do you feel that Joliet supports you?
Yeah, I do. I do to a degree. But I do feel like they support. I feel like matter of fact, listen. Listen. They do support me. They do. Until I say something that they don't like or give them a price that they don't like, and then they're like, oh, we're not paying her that. That's okay. Because what you don't pay, the next person will. You're just freeing up the space for the right people to be in your seat. Or be in your building and be in your life. Matter of fact, I'm doing a 50% off parties dropping tomorrow.
Hey,
and I don't even do that, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know I'm doing it because 5 years, man, that's a big accomplishment. Somewhere Joliet supported me somewhere to put me up.
Right.
So 50% off party starting tomorrow. I'm gonna drop the link tomorrow. If you want to get a party 50% off, just be deposit ready. We take all forms of payment. 50%.
For how long? Do you know? Or are you just gonna do a certain amount of parties until you feel like it's enough?
I'm dropping the dates of everything open for the rest of the year.
Oh wow.
Dropping a date, you can have 50% off. When them dates gone, everything gone.
Wow, okay.
The rest of the year, and I'm doing that just on love because it's only so many dates left for the rest of the year. 50% off. And I don't know, you might even catch a bigger blessing. Just pull it, just book it. 50% off because at the end of the day, Joliet has supported me. They have.
Yes.
And I've been in business for this long, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of people from the city also, though. I do have a large crowd from the city, and then I do a lot of big companies. You get what I'm saying? So,
yeah. Can you name some of those?
Amazon, Harbor Freight, Home Depot.
I know you did something for the school prom.
Yes, proms. I do the proms. I do homecomings. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I love every bit of those. I'm just telling you right now. When I was younger, I used to say I'm gonna decorate the proms one day, and look, I'm decorating the proms.
Wow.
That's crazy. What you speak,
that's what's up.
it come out your mouth. It just come to pass. People better understand what you speak and stop speaking that negative stuff over your life. Stop saying you're dumb. Stop saying you're stupid. Don't speak that stuff over yourself, man.
Right.
You're not none of that.
Words
Listen.
are very powerful.
Yes, they are. Speak affirmations. I am great. I am loved. I am a queen. You know what I'm saying? I will be successful. I speak that to myself every morning. Everything I touch turn to gold. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff you should be saying to yourself. A lot of people don't say that. I say it to myself every day.
So Brandon said he wants you to give him something about expenses and taxes. Can you speak on that at all?
Where do you see that at?
On YouTube.
Expenses and taxes. Okay. You have to have some type of software to put all your expenses together. So let me back up. Expenses, guys, that's part of like the overhead, okay?
Right.
So everything that you know that's going to be an expense, you need to, like I said, write it down and put it in a software. I have it in the software, okay? It's so many different softwares you can use. Just look up expense software, you know what I mean? Always, I think the software is better because when you do go do taxes, you can just print it off. When you go through the different things, you can say this was for food for the company, right? Like right now, me and Kia talking of, hey, say for instance we had dinner right now. We talking about business, right?
Right.
Check. That's a business write off. It doesn't even matter. Wherever you go and you doing something with business and it require money. When I went to Atlanta just a couple months ago, that's business. I talked about business. I talked about credit. That's business, right?
So when you go to these classes, you can write those off as well.
Every last one get wrote off. Every last one. The classes, just anything you do as an expense. Toilet tissue is a write off. All that stuff, you can write this stuff off.
So when you go into these classes, what about travel and hotels? Can you write that stuff off too?
Yes, that's the number one thing to write off.
Okay.
You learning, you going, you traveling for business.
Okay.
Anything for business, and you talk about business, is business. Like we got some Pepsis right here. We talking about business, right?
Right.
I'm gonna write that receipt off. That's business.
Okay.
Anything's business. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's good to know.
It's business. Everything is business. If I had to pay to be on this podcast, that would be business. I would write it off.
Okay. I really wish Corey could call. He said, "No, you talking my language. I'm also a licensed bookkeeper." Corey,
You see what I'm saying? Corey, you a bookkeeper. Why you a bookkeeper? Why you not in here?
Exactly. We need you.
Call in or something. You keep on talking through the messages.
Talk about his background is loud. Go to the bathroom, bro. Go to the bathroom.
But Corey know what I'm talking about. He know business.
Yeah.
Everything is business. Just
Okay. So oh man. I'm kind of like stuck on.
Go ahead. Just go ahead.
I'm gonna see if you're gonna talk about yourself. So with your upcoming,
Just
what are
bring
you
it up.
What are you looking forward to doing? What are you like? What is your next goal within the business?
I don't know. I don't know what she's talking about.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. Do they got anything?
So I'm getting ready to possibly move to Houston.
Okay.
We're gonna open up a building in Houston, guys. It's coming.
Y'all heard it here first.
Double up in Houston.
Y'all heard it.
We
here
looking
first.
right now.
So what is that? What would that look like for you? How would you do that? How would you be in two places at one time?
I'm looking for a number 2. So somebody I got a number 2 already. Mm-hmm. So I'm training my number 2 to be here while I'm there, and then I'll be back and forth. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I can really say about, Houston.
Is that it? So Corey says that he need help on the advertising aspect. He sell oils. Ooh. Corey, come on, call us. Stop playing.
Okay.
Do you know him? Do you personally know him?
No.
You know who that is? I don't know.
I gotta look and see. I can't really see on here.
So advertising. What do you have anything to say to that?
Which part of advertising? Like, what do you mean?
Corey, go to the bathroom. I don't know, but I know, like, with me, I really have a hard, it's difficult for me the promoting thing. Mm-hmm. I know that's one of the things I need to really, really work on, and waiting on people to do stuff for my business.
I do know, Corey. Okay.
That's one of the issues that I'm learning. Like, you've helped me put stuff together. Like, nope, you ain't got to pay nobody for that. You can do it yourself. Yeah. So I'm working. I'm doing better with that instead of waiting, because I waited for.
This is where I'll be caught up at, right? Okay. A lot of people, like, some of the simplest things, like, won't tell you to see you advance, right?
Okay.
Like, I think that's weird. It could be the simplest things, like how we went and we did the Canvas stuff, right? Mm-hmm. I would show you that just so that I can see you win. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially just starting off. People don't want to see you doing better than them. And that's the crazy part about everything, right? It's sad that I had to go all the way to Texas in the ATL just to get game on the business field that I'm in. Like, because I feel like people been doing it forever, so why won't you teach it? You know what I mean? So I went elsewhere to learn the game, and that's sad. I think that's sad because it's people within our community that can actually teach you business. And I feel like they looking at all the up and coming young people like they're nothing. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, we're not gonna teach them because they're gonna take our spots. You get what I'm saying? I'm letting y'all know I'm teaching. Everybody ask me.
Period.
Because now you're singling out the young people. So how y'all think they supposed to get ahead? That's where the chain break. You leaving them behind. So what's gonna happen when you older people are gone? Now there's no more black businesses.
Right. That makes sense.
So I'm teaching you. Every chance I get, I'm teaching. I don't care who I am. I'm teaching. Then you come take my classes, of course, whatever. I'm still teaching. If you ask me a simple question, I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not going to leave you out there to dry. Because some people may not know.
Yeah.
When I first did the first pop-up I did, it was, almost 60 black businesses under one roof. And I didn't even have an LLC when I did that bit. Did it. I didn't even know what it was. Right? And a lot of people didn't have LLCs, but I still took them. We doing an expo. We getting this together. I don't care. You come and sell your stuff. You got a business. What? Let's do it. Ain't nobody counted out. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of people won't take you if you don't have an LLC. A lot of people won't take you if you don't have all of those things and all of it. I want to learn. So, the next one I did, when you didn't have it, you still was able to get in, but I taught you, I told you, you need this.
Right.
Do this because a lot of people are not going to accept you if you don't have this. You're going to go
good.
do different things, and you're not going to be accepted. Just point blank, period. So just get it now.
So can you tell me why you're so open to helping people?
What? Because, I am a nice, genuine person, guys.
So I know, like, with being around you, you help a lot of people, but you are, like, super blessed. Like, at the end of the day, like, yeah, you'll stop what you're doing to help somebody else, but you'll get your blessing on
And
the
I'm going to
back
tell
end.
you, it put me behind big time when I be in the office and I'm helping. It'll put me behind. But you can't look at that because the blessings are going to come. The blessings is going to come. No matter what, the blessings are going to. And I don't even look at it like the blessings is coming.
Right.
I'm just going to stop and help you because you need some help. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Let me help you real quick. Let me get this done.
Right.
Now, I'm going to leave you alone for a minute. I got to go lock in over here. But look, what you need?
Right.
Let's get you started over here. And if we got questions just coming, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, just come sit with me for a whole day. We can just get it done. We're going to knock it out. But in the meantime, I got to work too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of people don't understand that. But they come. The blessings come. I help because that's what I was taught. My granny helped everybody.
Right.
She taught me that I'm never going to turn, but she never turned her back on nobody. I don't care who it is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to continue to help. Just like I watched her do, my Auntie Betty, she helped everybody. Just like I watched them do, I'm going to do.
I feel like we need that more now. I don't see it as much.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody want to get paid for everything.
Man, listen, you better ask me a question. I'm telling you. And people get real life mad at me because I tell the answers. I don't care. I'm going to teach you. I'm not leaving them behind.
Right, exactly.
Because they genuinely, what if they can't pay you? You can give them whatever you got.
They might not be able to pay you now, but once they get on, they might come back and be a blessing to your business.
You never know. Blessed to the business, blessed to yourself.
Yes.
Listen, I know I've helped people and they've come back and been like, listen, this real true story. So, this lady, I used to coupon. Mm-hmm. And one day she came to buy a basket. She didn't have enough money. So she was just like, leave that out. I gave her a bunch of tissue. I have something in my mind, just say, give her tissue, laundry detergent, give her everything, right? I give it to her. Do you know I ran into this lady years later? You know what she told me? Me and my child was living in the car. And we did not have tissue when we needed to go use the bathroom and you gave it to us. You understand?
Hold on, they said something wrong with it. So can y'all hear me? Something wrong with the sound. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear? Is something wrong? You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Can y'all tell me if y'all can hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Oh wait, can you hear now?
Huh?
And they may be here now. It looked like it was on mute.
Let me see.
I took it off. Well, actually, I have 2 chargers.
Can y'all hear? Cause
I took it off over here.
what this?
The mute button was on.
Nah, it should be like that. Can y'all hear? Is the sound?
It's clear.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Carry on with your story.
So I was just saying, listen, always help people if you can. The little game I give, I'll give it. It doesn't matter. It comes back tenfold. A lady, real quick, short story. A lady came. She came to buy a few things from me because she came to buy a few things from me because it's still repeating.
Hey, it seems like it's freezing or something. I don't know what's going on. See, come on now. We need to get this information to y'all. Can y'all hear? Is it clear now? Can y'all hear? Is it clear? Somebody say something, please, so we can carry on. Did somebody say something? Oh, they said they can hear on YouTube.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So, just saying that she couldn't buy all the things, so she put everything back and just ended up getting one item.
Right.
So all the stuff she wanted, I ended up just giving it to her anyway. Here, just take all this. I'm not here, take it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I got it. You good. Go ahead. You good. You good with me, right? Run back into this lady years later, and she say, "Ashley, do you know you blessed me? We was homeless, and we was using the bathroom outside, and we didn't have no tissue, and you gave it to us." And it was just like, you never know the type of situation people may be in.
Yeah.
People may not have it. That's just like if you homeless, right? Mm-hmm. If you homeless living in a mission or something, you can go work for $150 doing some little petty work. Take that $150, start your LLC, do your business credit, go get in 30 days or 15 in some cases. You never know however you move it. You know, there's certain ways you can move it. And get you an apartment in your business name and furnish it through Amazon Invoice Pay. People don't understand that.
I definitely don't. You teaching me something.
Like, you don't have to be homeless. Like, in certain things, like, I wish that if I just had the time, I will go to the mission and teach this. Like, it's different places I would go because the type of circumstances that we grew up in, right?
Right.
So, a lot of people be embarrassed to talk about it. My parents used to be on drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everything, I started doing parties because everything they brought in that was used, I refurbished it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And did different things. So that's why I love to craft. You know what I mean? And do the things that I do. It's the gift. It was gifted to me. So I do it. And I never stop doing it. But yeah. Yeah, I can go on. I'm not gonna
So for somebody who is having a hard time like finding their purpose, can you give any type of advice? How you find you need to drink?
Deep down inside, you really know. Go back and look into your path. What do you love to do? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What is something that lights up your day when you do it? What is something? Take that passion or whatever it is and flip it. Try to turn it into a business. Do whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I did. That's exactly what I did. I love to decorate. I love to do things. And I just never look back. I did my cousin Tanya wedding and my brother Dre P wedding.
Mm-hmm.
From there, I've just never stopped being booked. I've been booked since then. No lie.
So you said that you taught your son the game, kind of like so you can pass the torch to him, right?
He don't want it though.
I was just gonna ask you that question.
He don't want to decorate no parties. He don't want to touch anything with parties. He wants to do his own thing, and I'm okay with it. But I told him the other day, and even my dad told him, it's still a skill you may need in life.
Right.
If anything, you ever got down to the wire, you can always say, my mama taught me how to decorate these parties. I go decorate this party and make some money.
Yes.
I can start this event venue center, and I can make some money.
Right.
My mama taught me how to do that. So let's go get it.
Right.
Because every step of the way, all the way down to zoning, is a zoning properly and everything. My son was with me. Matter of fact, because I got my son reading so many books, he was looking up stuff telling me, "Mom, did you get your insurance? Do you got to make sure you got your commercial insurance? You got this?" I was in shock.
Aw, that's what's up.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, just pay attention to your kid. Your kids can help you the most.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I got a 16-year-old. He only 16 and he was doing that. So just imagine when he a little older.
He helps you a lot too.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually proud of him.
I am proud of him as well.
He do everything on his own. I don't have to teach him. I don't have to do it.
As he has to stand back and point fingers, he already know what to do. That's good. At 16.
Yeah, that's different.
It's very different. I hope you're proud of yourself.
Oh,
Being
man.
a single mom.
It's a bit much.
Tell me about it. Is your son still in sports?
Yes, he wrestles for JCA and he's a wrestler. Hey.
You play football?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Ooh.
And he does 6 a.m. workouts every day, all summer.
And still help you with your
And
business.
still he tell me I'm off until Wednesday. Level Up don't open back up until Wednesday.
Okay, so he have the same off days as you do then.
That's what he told me. So if I try to get him to do anything beforehand, he's like, "We're closed." That's my off days.
So what advice would you give to parents who have a business and have children?
Teach them everything that you're learning. Teach them everything. That's the best way to go about that. And still pay attention. Try to pay as much attention as you can, because sometimes you can get lost in your business and not pay attention to your children. Right? Because at one point, I was kind of like that. You know what I mean? And I had to realize, Ashley, my son used to be like, "Mom, you're not. Where you at?" You know, I went from cooking 4-course meals to I don't even cook no more. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I had to stop and say, okay, wait. My son's so used to me cooking, but I taught him how to cook. So now when I try to cook, he's like, "What you doing? I can make my own food." You know what I mean?
Right.
But I try to sneak in there and make some of his favorite foods, you know.
Right.
But it's rough. Make sure you teach your kids how to be independent. Because if you only teaching your kids and you let your kids play video games all day, you screwed.
Mm-hmm. Right.
If you only teaching them the gist of buy these clothes or buy these clothes, you screwed. You screwed. I'm telling you right now, hands down. My son friends always be like, "You working again? You doing this? Oh, why you got to do that? Why you just don't go get a regular job at Taco Bell or something?" My son will tell you, my mama told me I will never work for nobody as long as she got a business. You got to think back. Think about all these different people in different races. They got their own businesses. They kids actually work for the business.
Right.
They're a little bit tougher, because if your job not done, you can't even play your sports. I'm not like that. You can still go play your sports, but you got to get your job done, because you spending all my money.
Right. Oh, they'll definitely do that for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I give him what he needs just off GP. 16, got a car, whatever. He don't ask for all those Jordans and stuff like that.
Ooh, that's great.
He want football pads and football gear and new footballs, and he don't want none of that. He want gas money. Like,
Okay.
Can I get gas money for my vehicle? Sure. That's what my son wants, y'all.
That's good.
He want real stuff. This is what I got to do with this. I need to go to the grocery store and get fruit to make my smoothies. Can I get money for that?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, listen, he focused. So, I teach that. If you focus, your kids is watching you.
Oh, for sure.
So, no matter what you do, make sure you going hard, because they watching you. If they watching you be nothing, they gonna be nothing. If they watching you do something, they gonna do something. That's just in general. If you're not paying attention to them, they gonna be just fall victim to the streets. Because nobody really paid attention to me, and I did what I wanted back in the day.
Okay, we all did, I think.
Listen, I didn't even care. I was bad, but I changed my life around.
Good. So I see Corey said something, and it reminds me. He said he's torn. He said he got so many ventures that he want to tackle. With being somebody that's multi-talented, how do you know which one of your skills or your talents that you should push and work on more to be your money maker?
So whatever one that you are connected to the most, that's the first one.
Okay.
And once you get that solidified, then you go to the next one. So it takes 7 streams of income to become a billionaire.
Right.
What you gonna do? If you got 7, just start with the one you start with the greatest to the least.
Right.
And then just turn them all into winners. Okay. Under my business, I'm pretty sure I got 7 streams of income. At least 5.
So is that how you started out? Did you start out with like just the balloons first, or how did you start out with like the decorating?
I just started decorating, and then I just branched it off.
They can't see you.
Oh.
Like, she hiding from the camera, y'all.
Well, okay.
All right. We can't see you, Ashley. Okay, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
But I started off, so you could name different streams. I was just looking at this yesterday. So when you start off and you just learn your business, you can do just different streams of it. So it can be leveled up rentals. That's just renting all tables and chairs out and things like that. Centerpieces and things like that. That's 1. You can do balloons. That's 2. You could do flowers. That's 3. Venue rental. That's 4. And then my classes. That's 5. And then, I got kid party rentals. That's 6. What's 7? We need a 7.
Ugh.
You know what I mean? You can do 7. And that's just within one business.
Right.
So if you got the proper help and you promoting it the right way, that's $1 billion business. If everything being properly, everybody want to have parties. There's some type of aspect to it. So you're never going to lose with that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Vanna said to talk about them 5.
About the 5 what?
The 5 businesses within your business.
She know about those 5. It takes me right on up out of here. No. So when I was down, I couldn't really do too much when I wrote before.
She said the banners. You do the printing and stuff too.
Oh, that's 7. I forgot.
Yeah.
I print my own banners. So listen, I literally do everything in house. So when you come to me, I don't outsource anything. I do my own printing. I do everything now.
Everything, y'all.
I literally bought everything. Like Venue One is literally the hub to everything. I don't have to go get nothing from nobody. And I did that on purpose because I don't like to wait on people. I have anxiety about it.
Yes.
So when I'm waiting, it takes me out of here. Matter of fact, I even do the printing for my own cupcake toppers now, or cakes. I just set all the printers up day before yesterday. I do the drink toppers. I do everything. Like, I don't have time to wait for people. So we are running everything. So everything within a party that you physically need, I can physically do.
Okay, what else she say? Ugh. Okay. Okay. It was frozen for a second.
Okay.
So, what was I going to ask you? The inventory. How do you keep track of? How do you stay organized? Because you have a lot of stuff. Yeah.
So, she would ask me this question, So I recently just got organized. Mm-hmm. So I got a lot. I got a lot of stuff.
A lot.
I got certain rooms that's dedicated to flowers, certain rooms that's dedicated to linen, certain rooms that's dedicated to centerpieces. And listen, it's still being broke down. But that is not my position. No, that's my daddy's. So he, like I said, he came in and now he's physically organized my entire building. Like, you see the difference. Like, he flipped my building upside down in a week. That's what he did. So I don't really deal with the inventory or anything of that anymore. Right now, I still have centerpieces, guys, that this is how I know I had an abundance of stuff. I still have centerpieces that I never constructed in boxes. So now he's breaking down everything and he's putting it all together, putting it on the shelves. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm going to do a day in the life of me, probably tomorrow. You know what I mean? And he's putting it together, putting it on the shelves and doing all that stuff. Because I can't physically be in there breaking that stuff down and putting that stuff up, right?
Right.
I can't be sending the cleaning out for the laundry and the linen. I can't do that. I need to be focused on my gift solely. Or booking more people. And I shouldn't even be doing the booking. You know what I mean? Somebody else should be doing that. But until they come, it's built, it's clearing up, and they coming. So once they come and everything is all good, they'll be doing that. So he's counting everything. He's putting it together, putting it in the system. So now it's starting to function as a proper business. You know what I mean? Like I told y'all, I didn't know anything about business. So when it was coming in, I should have been counting everything. I had so many balloons, I was able to make a store of balloons now. You can literally come and get your balloons with helium from me.
It's nice too.
When
are you going to promote that?
I'll do it. I'll probably do some stuff to it tomorrow. We just kind of finished it today.
Okay.
So it's a balloon bar. You can come and get that. You can come to me and literally say, I want this flower arrangement. We can do that. We can do whatever you need.
So wait, is that number 8?
Oh.
I lost count. Do you have those written down?
I've never written them down. I just got them.
You definitely should.
I should.
Wow.
I just told myself I was going to dedicate myself. So when you do something in business, put your all into it and go crazy and go hard and never let nobody tell you can't. And just make sure you learn every aspect of it. I'm telling you. Because people will try to get down on you. They will try to make you think that you're crazy or you it's more than what it is. And man, you know how many people try to overcharge me? Oh, let me just learn this myself then.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Or let me figure this out. Let me go take a class or do whatever. You know, that's why I say mindset is everything. Because you going to catch people trying to get over on you all the time. And the way to resolve that is not cussing them out or doing the regular way, you know, that people used to doing. Is I'm just going to learn how to do it myself. And I just don't care how you feel about me because that's what I do. My feet on necks. And I'm going to keep it that way. You know, that makes sense?
Oh, yeah. You are helping me with that because I'm the type that I feel like, that's not my forte.
We're not going to help her do this because she's going to get a little bit too far ahead.
That's crazy.
I'm going to learn anyway, whether you help me or not. You know what I mean? And then you might let me stumble up and learn more than what you know.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't care. I'm learning whatever I want to know within my business. And when people say, why are you doing that? You don't even do that. Why are you doing this? You don't even do this. Because it's part of my business. And if it's going to make my business move, I'm doing it.
Right.
Why are you worried about me? Because it ain't your business.
Right.
It's mine. You got to have that type of attitude. And then it's like you in a pit full of men. Men, never mind. Business is like a game of men. Like, you got to play chess, not checkers.
Okay.
You not going to just tell me the sky green and yellow and I know it's blue. I'm coming for everything. I'm just going to be a bulldog in the skirt. You feel me?
Yes.
Make sense? I'm not letting y'all tell me what it is.
That's what's up. So is it hard to get like good help?
Yes,
people that have like great work ethic. Like,
it is.
So how do you deal with that? How do you overcome that?
The younger people don't have a work ethic.
They don't.
The people older, they want to do it. They want to work. They want to, and
are they coachable?
Very.
Older people are coachable.
I feel
like kids are more coachable than the older ones.
No, they're not. The younger kids, they just want to be on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, The whole time they're at work, they don't really want to work. They just really want to come and get a check and leave. Older people is really raised up off working. They want to come. They gonna come and work. They gonna get the job done. Kia, we was just on the roof. Remember, we just put the party together, right?
Yes.
What did you see on the roof?
The tent.
What type of people did you see on the roof? Think about it. Who was it, younger or older?
They were older. We had one younger person.
How
but
fast did we get the party done?
We got it done pretty fast outside of the obstacles
wind.
because of the wind. But yeah.
How fast? So that's what I'm saying. You put people who want to do the work, who hungry, and you put them in a position, they gonna get it done.
Right.
You put the people who only want to just be on Instagram and Facebook, it's gonna take them a little longer, and they want to go more hourly, so they gonna prolong the situation.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, we didn't get this, and listen, I pay attention to that. Even with the staff that I hire, they think I'm not paying attention, but I pay attention to everything. So when you hourly, you'll prolong the situation, or you won't do it properly. I got cameras all around my building, right? And I watch them purposely. I'm going to put this over here in the wrong spot on purpose. And I'm acting like I got my job done. And then they going to be like, oh, it's more over here. I see you. You on camera.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, you can put an older person in there, they going to have organized in 30 minutes. What's the next job? I'm ready. I've wasted so much money on paying people to do that because I thought the younger people was it. And it's not true.
So what my issue with older people, I feel like they want to do whatever they want to do, and they're not. I feel like they're not coachable. Like they want to do things the way that they want to do it instead of taking instructions from you. Do you see that at all? Or
No.
is it the opposite?
I think you're getting around older people.
Okay.
Because some of the older people that I got, they just really want to be out the house. They retired.
Okay.
So they don't really care about, you know what I mean, nothing. I want to make a couple extra dollars to go play bingo or something.
Yeah.
What you need me to do, I'm about to do it. Just tell me.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. And if I don't call them, they calling me. Ashley, you ain't called me. Where the party at? What we doing?
Okay.
You need me to wash the lid? You need me to get this done? What? The napkins need to be folded this way? What we doing? And I'll be like, oh, man, I forgot to call you. And they be like, see, you got the help right here. You ain't even using it. You know what I mean?
See that. Yeah.
Because I be busy. But, yeah.
All right. So with that being said, how important is it for you to have like a strong circle? Even with people that like your son and his friends, like how important is it to have that supportive, strong circle?
So, you have to have a strong circle. And like we talked about this before, if you hang with 3 bums, you're going to be a bum.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't plan on hanging with nobody who don't make sense. Like, we all got to be on the same page. I push everybody around me just like as so they push me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I called you the other day and something ticked me off, and you said, okay, well, what's the intention to make it better, right?
Right.
Instantly. So that means we all feed each other. There's
Yeah,
nobody that's going to be here, oh, well, you shouldn't do this, or you shouldn't do that, or this, that was dumb, or that was, no, what you telling me to make it better? Or are you going to leave from over here and talk about me over there with them?
Ooh.
You understand?
Yeah.
Or you going to start this with that? You know what I'm saying? No, let's all be solid, and let's just make it happen, because the people that's around me, they solid.
Right.
You know what I mean? We all going to feed each other, and that's just what's going to happen. We ain't dogging each other out. We not going to do none of that type of stuff.
Right.
Yeah. We ain't going to be no bums either.
Oh, absolutely not.
We gonna
Hold
sit
each
talk.
other accountable. For
Period.
Sure.
If I'm wrong, tell me, Ashley, you bogus. Why would you tell me that, or whatever I did? You know, because I can just go off the top. My mouth just goes crazy at times.
We know when we be bogus.
But yeah, especially when I'm in a party, why you doing what? I be going crazy.
Yeah.
But it's not intentional. It's because I love my craft.
Right.
And I want it proper. So I'm going to apologize to y'all later after I cussed y'all out today, but it's cool. We friends again. What I need to take everybody to go. Matter of fact, I do it every time. I take everybody to eat after the party because I know I probably cussed y'all out during the party. I ain't lying.
Oh, man.
I'm serious, y'all. I'm just telling you.
What Corey say? Don't bite your tongue. You on the mic. The 360. Vanna said the 360 is that's 9.
Listen, I just need them all to move.
Yeah.
Everything that I feel like I'm moving my business, I'm gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Corey said that's my problem too. I want to be hands on when it's your image. You want it in your vision.
You got to take your hands off of it, though. I had to learn that. So I want my hands off.
It's hard.
Corey, you want to be hands on,
That's
and I want to
hard
be
for me.
hands off. It's gonna come. When it eventually gets too much, you're gonna eventually take your hands off. And listen, I'm giving a day that my hands can come off right now. I've been telling you that for how long? I want my hands off. Because then I can come in and then be like, oh, look, it's a learning moment. Do this, 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 this.
Right.
I can teach you this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to touch it. What I say, if you still doing your paperwork and everything, you still the worker. You may as well call that your job.
So with working and starting your own business, like how much time should you put into your business?
As much time as you put in your job. That's hard, right?
Yeah.
It's hard, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You got to make the sacrifices until you see the sun. It's gonna rain, it's gonna storm. But in a minute, eventually you'll start to see it.
Corey said he got to inbox you about some ideas.
Okay.
Some of the slow nights that'll make money. Okay. What did he say he did? He's a bookkeeper. I'm mad at
Do you got oils too?
And he got oils.
What else, Corey?
And
you
he
got?
said he used to do music.
Okay, Corey.
Great.
Corey, you the one with the $1 million plan? What you got?
He need to call in. Go on in the bathroom, Corey, and call us. All right. So I usually go on close to like 2 hours. Right now it's like 1 hour and 45 minutes. I'm getting ready. I'm tired, y'all.
Me too.
I'm getting ready to close out. But is there any last thoughts? Anything that you want to talk about real quick with business or anything like that? You could talk about that. You can also tell them where to find you. Follow you on wherever.
Listen, this is how I'm going to close because I'm me. Book all my friends, y'all. Y'all crazy. We lit. Okay? Vanna got sea moss. Kia got salads. Who else we got? Who I'm missing?
Michelle.
Michelle do makeup. Reese do cups. Y'all see this cup I'm drinking out of right here?
Hey, that is really cute.
They think it's real ice cream. All the kids think it's ice cream. I'm talking about everybody lit.
So did I. When
Who
you
I'm
first
missing? Connie Cakes got the cakes. My buddy Arnita do wedding coordination. Like everybody is lit. Okay. Book all my buddies. Just you'll see them all randomly on my page. They all lit. Everybody lit. That's how I'm going to end. You know, I'm promoting all my buddies. I don't know how they end or what they do, but I'm promoting. You hear me? We lit. All right?
Everything ain't for everybody ears. All right.
Kiera got t-shirts. Oh, I'm missing.
Right. Who else you got?
Everybody got everything. All my buddies got everything.
Hey, it's I love how you support and you promote other people's business. To the point where you want to create packages with
everything should be included.
Yes.
We should all eat off one business. People don't understand that. Kia got salad to make what they call charcuterie boards. Charcuterie boards. I say that wrong every time, right? Why your board shouldn't be in this party? Okay, Michelle, why your makeup shouldn't be making up the people whose party it is?
Right.
Keon, why your bus not dropping them off?
Right.
You understand?
Right.
People gotta understand. You gotta stick together. That's how you grow as a unit. Why? What? Come on, Vanna. Why you ain't giving them sea moss or whatever you got? You got all type of stuff. Vanna got all type of stuff, y'all. But that's not for me to talk about on here. Just hit her up. She can tell you what she got.
She can come on here. Come on here one day.
It is all type of stuff. All type of stuff that you can just add on and be great. Photographers can be in the building. Videographers can be in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Every single person can put something in the building.
That's what's up.
It doesn't
Everybody
matter.
can
If
eat.
it's making money, everybody should eat.
Right.
Stop acting crazy. I wouldn't go get all this stuff I got and done all that stuff I done if somebody wouldn't have played me in them fields. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have 1,000 streams of income if somebody wouldn't have played me in them fields.
Right.
You know, better look at the big picture. When your community sometimes see you winning, they want to stop you. You ain't stopping me.
Look at Corey. Corey, we getting up out of here. You too much. Funny. All right, we're going to get out of here. This is Common Sense Not Common. Ladies Night Edition. We tired, y'all. It's been an hour and 45 minutes. Our energy is low. We done been ripping and running all day long. And that's it.
Wait. Kia, tell them about your salads.
So
You got me doing all this talking. What you going to talk about your business? You said one thing. Go ahead.
So I talk about my salads often.
Go ahead.
What do you want to know?
Tell them all what you got in there. Is it stuff with something?
So what makes my salads different? I should show y'all a picture. Is I put kiwi and pickles in my salad. Nobody else does. It's different. Nobody puts kiwi in the salad. It tastes really good. It's very different, but it's perfect. It's the perfect sweet and salty at the same time. And I feel that presentation is everything. So my salads look perfect. They taste good and they look good. And the way that they look will make you want one. But yeah, I'm running a special right now on my salads too as well. You can check me out on Facebook.
Listen, I don't know if Kia want to add her boards to the special I'm running tomorrow, y'all, but I'm running one.
I got a price list too, so let's do it.
See what I'm saying? Y'all, excuse me, my allergies been bothering me all day. It's just taking me right on the body here. I'm wheezing and everything else. I gotta figure that out. Okay, I'm done with this. Okay.
All right, we good? Are we good? All right, y'all. We finna get up out of here. See y'all next Thursday. If you want to come on, inbox me. Common Sense Not Common. I don't have any announcements today. Brandon usually talk about the Titans. I know right now they're doing some type of summer camp. I don't know what days. I don't know their schedule, but see y'all next Thursday. I'm gonna give away a mini charcuterie board next week, so make sure y'all tune in. Talk to y'all later.
Hey,
Yes.
already gone?
Nah, I ain't going yet.
She give away a board. I give away a party on the 22nd.
Ooh, y'all hear that?
Why not?
Y'all hear that?
Happy 5-year anniversary to Leveled Up.
That's what's up.
That's the day we give it away.
Y'all heard it here, the 22nd. How we gonna do this?
However you want. I'm gonna let you run that.
All right, bet. So y'all stay tuned. We're going to figure this thing out. We got to talk a little business because I know when we get off here, her talking behind, she been talking for 2 hours. Her talking behind going to talk for at least another hour before we get up.
I'm leaving her.
All right, y'all. I love y'all. See y'all next week.
Peace.
Thank you, Ashley.
You're welcome.